A drag pulling ditch pond monster. Well, Fishing Adventures TV, we are definitely having a fishing adventure today. All right, we're going to try this little tiny pond here. I got my Berkeley Gulp on a little tiny crappie jig. It's kind of become my new go-to in the last few days. Just blind fishing, no idea. First cast. Get it out there. Definitely something small. No, there's nothing on it here though. 100% we're going to catch one out of here. We're going to see it around this tree. All right, all right. These must be tiny fish. Smaller hooks. I'm going to slide right in. Finally, we got one. That's not a tiny fish. I mean, it's a micro. We got one at the pond. Oh my gosh, that's a, okay. That's a bass. No way. No freaking way. Would you look at that? I came out here to catch anything. Translation, bluegill, perch. No way. That's so hilarious. That is like, that's a 8-inch bass, but that was not what I was expecting on the little Berkeley Gulp. This is actually the 3-inch size that I cut down. It's more of a value that way. That is sweet. Okay, we'll go do this for a little while longer and then we'll get a rooster tail out. Maybe that's why the little one stopped biting and that bigger one just took it. All right, getting about already. Got one. Got one. That's what I thought we were going to catch out of here. Little tiny bluegills. This is what I was fully expecting to catch, not that bass. I mean, that is a surprise. Little pumpkin seed. You see what I did? Oh, sorry. Crap. Sorry, Mr. Fish. Let's let you go. Sorry. That was brutal. There you go, Mr. Fish. God, that was so cool. Cool. Yes. Let me show you what I just took a regular 3-inch Berkeley Gulp, basically minnow, and I just cut a chunk off of it, threaded it on my crappie jig. There we go. Already another decent fish. Okay. Another little shell cracker. Look at the colors on him. Look at these beautiful colors. Wait, what? The other side. He's got this black spot on his dorsal fin. He's kind of cockeyed. Boop, see ya. So I took a Berkeley 2.5-inch Berkeley Gulp minnow in this size, and I basically broke off, or half, and put the other half on my little crappie jig, and I caught those 3 fish with it as everything falls out of my bag here. The bad thing about them is they do not last long, and their price probably costs $7, but they catch fish. And I'm just threading it on a 32nd ounce crappie jig, and this is, look, slippery when wet, just like me. What I like to do is use a slip bobber and a crappie jig hit, and I wait until the bobber goes completely under, and then I reel down to it. And if I feel anything, I just kind of give it some pressure. So I used that stick right there and patterned this bluegill. I figured there had to be something because there's cover there. It's fish number 4. Thank you. There it is, there it is. There it is. Another one, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the biggest bluegill. I mean, not saying anything. But this is a, oh yeah, they're all very beautiful fish here. So pretty. And they've all got these weird eyes. Hello. So cool. All right, let's switch to the rooster tail. There's a fish on the rooster tail. Oh, this feels like a decent fish. It's a bass. Oh yeah, it's 100% a bass. Look at this booger. Look at this fish. All right. This is why you fish right here. This is why I fish for days like this. I drove a half hour just exploring around. Love it. Look at this cool little silver patch right there. There's a fish. There's a fish. I don't want him to get down. I think it's a little bass again. Yes. Sweet. Boom. There's one. There's one. So the rooster tail is gonna work today. Well, why the heck wouldn't it? Another little bassy. I wonder if they stock this thing with trout in the winter. I have to. Well, Fishing Adventures TV, we are definitely having a fishing adventure today. Enjoy the beautiful duck fish combo shot. That one's fat. Awesome. Thank you. Whoa. Flip. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Another little bass. These guys are just so much fun. Just a fun size fish. FSF. I won't finish that song. You don't want to hear me sing anyway. This is the biggest catch of the day. It's a tree. There we go. So that, well, catch this. Rooster tails literally catch everything. Oh, I'm gonna have to retie this. Got one. Got one. I'm walking back like I'm setting the hook on a surf monster or something. Oh, is he off? No, he's not. He's a drag puller. Check that out. Okay. He's a pond monster, apparently. Good grief. I mean, this 4-pound line, this is not a 4-pound fish. Well, I mean, I'm not going to catch my 14-incher, but this is by far the biggest fish of the day. And he was there's a little deeper ditch spot that runs from that drain right through the center of this pond. And I cast from the shallow right here across that little ditch spot. And he was just right there on it. Sweet. What a beautiful fish. Let's see. 3, 6. He's about 10 inches. A drag pulling ditch pond monster. I can no longer see the bottom. Let's check. I want to see this. Let's do a test. That water is 2 or 3 feet deep right here, and it's about 6 inches deep over there. What that means is there's a depression or a drain that runs straight through the center of this pond. When they dug this pond, they just spread the dirt out to build the banks up. See the embankment? It's nice and natural and curved all the way around. Man-made pond. This is awesome. Speed this up right here so you don't have to watch me walk. Truly. Check it out. This is what I'm talking about with these cypress knees. Okay, see all these cypress knees stick on the shore? Well, they do the same thing underwater. You can see the structure out there. These fish will hide in and near it. Ambush prey. Bait fish will hide there too. See? Again, I brought my lure right across that drain. Ah, missed him. Dang it. Everything else has been kind of paralleling shoreline structure. Waterbirds out there catching fish too. Straight across. Oh, yep, there he goes. He got one. See, and there's activity. Oh, there he goes again. So y'all, as the sun starts to set, really noticed an increase in the activity around this pond. I've noticed 5 or 6 big splashes up right close to shore. This is a beautiful pond though. Lots of people out here playing soccer and stuff. I'm the only one that's been fishing, but you hear that? Oh, right there. See the disturbed water right under that cypress tree by those cypress knees. That's just what I was talking about with the cypress. Oh, something came after it. There it is. There it is. Tiny. Oh, it's tiny. Must be a little bluegill. Yes, it is. That's all right. Every one of them has the same spot. Some of them have the black on the bottom too. There's one. tiniest bass in the history of Earth, just about. I have caught smaller ones. I'll link to the video that I did in San Antonio at the Mission Espada Aqueduct. That bass was smaller than this one. There we go. Teeny weeny. Thank you for trying. A beautiful sunset, beautiful evening out here on the little pond. There's a fish. Feels like a better fish. Another pond monster drag puller for the micro. Definitely a better fish. Where are you? Yeah. He's like the second largest bass. So cool. Pond is just absolutely loaded with fish for such a tiny little place. Sweet. And remove some of the small ones so the bigger ones can get even bigger. Oh. There's a fish. Another drag pulling pond monster. They're not jumping though. They don't want to jump. This has got to be, yep. Oh, okay. Well, I lied. That one wanted to jump. I mean, he's not huge, but there we go. Keep you off the grass. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, he's super pale. I guess because of the discolored water. That is so sweet. Look how silver this guy is. And look at him against the backdrop of the sunset. You're picture worthy just because you're so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Thank you. Curse baloo. There's a fish. Tiny one. He's a fighter though. Golly, he's a fighter. Trying to find a place to step that's not in the duck poop. Might show a water level, I'm not sure. It's got a white paint at the top section of it, which roughly corresponds with what's on the higher level of the shore. So maybe that's like the fill level for the pond if they fill it. And that may be what that is. Maybe a pump station that they can pump water in and fill it. That's cool. There's another one. There's another drag pulling pond monster. You know what? I'm gonna switch over to my last bait. I'm gonna switch over to this little grub. Sweet, man! You guys are just awesome. This one's got a little sore on his chin. That's not from me. Sorry. Are you gonna get back in the water on your own? Yes, you are. Sweet. All right, I switched over to the Micro Attack Soft Swim Jig. Dynamic baits, dynamiclures.com. I think I got this in a mystery tackle box or something. It was laying around my tackle. This is probably not going to work, but there's a bobber in there. I'm going to just skip my lure up under here. I mean, I guess you never know till you try. Well, that's not going to do it 100%. All the way up in there. That would be so cool to catch a fish out of that. So here's a beautiful sunset fish shot for this fish I just caught on the micro grub that I wasn't recording for because I'm dumb. So let's let him go. We did get a nice sunset shot with the fish. Ploop. Sorry about that. So the light goes away. Probably. Oh, I thought that was a fish. Stick fish. Dang it. Ugh. There's a fish on the Dynamic Lures little swim bait. He's right over in this deeper bank. Oh, that's a pretty fish. He's the darker color. Fat little booger. Right by the duckies. Oh, those ducks are gonna go get that bug that just fell in the water. Check that out. Is he gonna eat? Are they gonna eat it? And we got a bite. The ducks did eat the thing, and we got a bite right here. All at the same time. Well, just eat the thing, man. Don't drown it. Oh, sorry. I was not trying to hook the duck. There's one. A little bitty, but he counts. A little sunset bassie. Woo! Let's get out of here. To do it. Something's binding up here. Oh. All right, adventurers, that's going to do it for this one. A surprisingly fish-filled pond. That didn't even make sense. I'm a little washed out because of the street light over there. It's dark outside, getting dark outside. But we had a surprisingly productive day out here at the tiny pond. As usual, no real expectations, but I don't know, we caught 15 fish. We probably could have caught more. Had a great time, had an adventure. So, it's way in the tree. Like way up in the tree. No, it's not. Not anymore.